Have you ever found yourself lying awake at 3 a.m., your mind racing with thoughts about everything from tomorrow's meeting to a random embarrassing moment from 5 years ago? That mental hamster wheel that never stops spinning? Quick montage of relatable overthinking moments. Person staring at ceiling, checking phone anxiously, looking stressed at desk in a world designed to overwhelm us with its endless notifications, constant bad news, and social pressures. Overthinking isn't just common, it's practically expected. But what if I told you that an ancient philosophy from nearly 2,000 years ago holds the key to breaking free from this mental prison? Today we're diving into Stoic philosophy, not as some dusty academic exercise, but as a practical toolkit to stop overthinking and find peace in chaos. Section 1. The Overthinking Epidemic. Before we get to the solutions, let's understand the problem. Overthinking isn't just annoying. Research shows it's linked to anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. And we're experiencing it at record levels. There are two main types of overthinking. 1. Rumination, dwelling on the past. 2. Worry, anxiously anticipating the future. Both share a common thread. They pull us away from the present moment, the only time we actually have any power. The mental exhaustion was real. Maybe you can relate. So why are the ancient Stoics uniquely qualified to help us with this modern problem? Section 2. Stoicism, the antidote to overthinking. Stoicism emerged in ancient Greece around 300 BCE and was later embraced by Romans like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Far from being emotionless robots, Stoics were deeply concerned with living a fulfilling life through practical wisdom. At its core, Stoicism is about recognizing what we can and cannot control, a direct antidote to overthinking. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus summed it up perfectly. Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Think about it. Most overthinking revolves around things outside our control. 1. What others think of us. 2. Past mistakes we can't change. 3. Future outcomes we can't guarantee. The mental freedom comes when we focus only on what we can control, our judgments, decisions, and actions in the present moment. This isn't about suppressing thoughts or toxic positivity. It's about training your mind to distinguish between productive thinking and wasteful overthinking. Now let's get practical with 4 Stoic techniques you can apply today. Section 3. 4 Stoic practices to stop overthinking. Practice 1. The dichotomy of control. When you catch yourself overthinking, ask one simple question. Is this within my control? For example, 1. Can't control whether it rains tomorrow. 2. Can control whether you bring an umbrella. 3. Can't control if someone likes your presentation. 4. Can control how well you prepare. Seneca advised, the chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which are my own judgments which I can control. Try this. Next time anxiety strikes, write down your worries and physically sort them into these 2 categories. You'll be amazed how many fall into the outside my control circle. Practice 2. Negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. This might sound counterintuitive, but the Stoics practiced intentionally visualizing worst-case scenarios, not to increase anxiety, but to diffuse it. Here's how it works. Identify what you're overthinking about. Ask, what's the worst that could realistically happen? Consider, how would I cope if it did happen? Recognize, is this truly catastrophic or just uncomfortable? This practice builds psychological resilience and puts our fears in perspective. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. I use this before public speaking. By visualizing forgetting my lines or technical failures, I'm mentally prepared rather than blindsided if something goes wrong. Practice 3. The view from above. When overthinking has you trapped in tunnel vision, the Stoics recommended zooming out for perspective. Imagine viewing your worries from high above. 1. From 10,000 feet, how important is this work deadline? 2. In the context of history, how significant is this social media post? 3. In the vastness of the universe, does this argument really matter? Marcus Aurelius practiced this regularly. Think of the whole universe of matter and how small your share. Think about the expanse of time and how brief your portion. This isn't about dismissing your concerns, but right-sizing them. Practice number 4. Mindful present moment focus. The Stoics were early advocates of what we now call mindfulness. Overthinking happens when we're anywhere but the present. Epictetus advised, don't let your attention slip and keep close watch over your impressions. When your attention focuses on something external, make sure you aren't losing yourself in it. Try this Stoic mindfulness exercise. 1. Notice when your thoughts are racing. 2. Bring attention to physical sensations. Your breath, feet on the ground. 3. Name what you can see, hear, feel in this moment. 4. Remind yourself, this moment is all that exists. Section 4. Stoic daily habits to prevent overthinking. Prevention is better than cure. The Stoics had daily practices to strengthen mental resilience. Morning preparation. Start your day with intentional preparation. Seneca wrote, a good player adapts to the ball that's thrown to him. Prepare for challenges by saying to yourself, 1. Today I might face criticism. 2. Today might bring unexpected obstacles. 3. Today I might encounter difficult people. This mental rehearsal removes the element of surprise that feeds overthinking. Evening reflection. End each day with these 3 questions. 1. What did I do well today? 2. Where did I fall short? 3. How can I improve tomorrow? This structured reflection prevents the chaotic overthinking that often happens at bedtime. I keep a simple journal by my bed for this purpose. Just 5 minutes of reflection gives my brain the closure it needs. Digital detox. While not specifically Stoic, this aligns perfectly with their principles. Our modern overthinking is fueled by constant inputs. Try these Stoic-inspired boundaries. 1. Morning phone delay. Wait 30 minutes after waking. 2. Notification batching. Check at specific times. 3. News fasting. Limit consumption of things you can't control. Remember what Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Sometimes this means ignoring the pressure to always be connected. Section 5. Applying Stoicism in specific overthinking scenarios. Let's apply these Stoic principles to common overthinking triggers. Social anxiety. When replaying social interactions or worrying about what others think, apply the dichotomy of control. You can't control others' opinions. Practice Epictetus's wisdom. It's not events that disturb people, it's their judgments about events. Ask, would I judge someone else this harshly for the same thing? Work stress. When work deadlines and expectations become overwhelming, focus on what you can control, your effort, not the outcome. Practice negative visualization. What's the worst realistic consequence? Remember Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Relationship overthinking. When analyzing texts or conversations endlessly, 1. Apply present moment focus. What facts do you actually know versus what you're projecting? 2. Remember Seneca's advice, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. 3. Choose action over analysis. Have the conversation instead of imagining it. Call to action. The Stoics knew something profound. Overthinking is a thief. It steals our peace, our joy, and our ability to act. As Seneca wisely noted, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The path to mental freedom isn't about controlling the chaos around us. It's about cultivating wisdom within us. Start with just one practice from today. Maybe it's the dichotomy of control, sorting your worries into what you can and cannot change. Try it for 1 week and notice the difference. Remember, overthinking isn't overcome in a day. It's a practice, a journey. The ancient Stoics weren't perfect either. They were practitioners, constantly working to align their minds with nature's wisdom. If you found value in these timeless teachings, hit subscribe for more philosophical wisdom applied to modern problems. Leave a comment sharing which Stoic practice you'll try first. And remember what Marcus Aurelius wrote in his personal journal. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Until next time, memento mori. Remember that life is finite. Let's stop overthinking and start living.